The main objective of the program is to avoid and/or reduce energy consumption during unoccupied times.
It hasn't impacted a daily routine. If anything, it's helped with participation with the other kids in the program. Everybody kind of contributes and it becomes a way of doing stuff and understanding with anything else at home or here the way we conserve energy and just making sure we're doing our part.
Some of the behavior changes that we've asked staff and teachers to implement for the program are things that you would probably do when you leave your own home. You turn around, you look to see what's still going, glowing, turn it off. Your computer, your monitor, your Promethean boards, your printers, anything that may be using electricity, turn it off. Shut your blinds, shut your door, obviously on the way out. If you have a programmable thermostat, make sure that that's off at the end of the day or a long holiday weekend, just turn it off.
This is one of our energy management computers. It's linked to all of our sites. Temperatures and set points are mandated by the district, and if everybody follows the same rules and keeps their door closed, keeps the heating and/or air conditioning in the classroom, it just works better.
What was the phrase? If it glows, it goes. Those kinds of things, and those simply just take a little bit of adjustment. Once the staff had gotten to the point where the routines and the habits have been affected and changed, at that point it's not that big a deal, honestly.
At Skycrest we have lots of technology. With Promethean boards in every classroom, and we have learned when you're in there and you need to use it, you use it. When you leave the room, you all work together to turn it off. We have students that are assigned to be Promethean monitors. They go over and make sure they do that double click to get them off, and it's involving everybody. It's really, use it when you need it, turn it off when you don't.
The response is really coming along. People are really starting to get on board and see that it's really not that difficult or really not impacting your life in a huge way.
They've been very good about walking through the first year and putting little notes, and it's been kind of interesting to hear the staff talking in the staff room about, oh man, I got caught, I forgot to turn that off, or I forgot to unplug that. The secretary has been real good about putting out reminders right before the big breaks.
One of the reasons the program is so valuable to our district is that we, as a whole, can affect the second largest line item on the budget, which is utilities, right behind payroll.
We use pool covers on the pool because it helps to cut the costs in energy as far as having the heaters on so that they're not running constantly. With the covers on during the time the pool's not being used, it helps support that energy conservation by allowing it to turn off and on when it needs to.
With utility rate increases upwards of 15% on electricity and water, that is something that we have no control over, but we do have control over the consumption that we use during unoccupied times.
The partnership that we have been able to join together and to facilitate some of the energy needs has not only saved us money but also saved us equipment needs, because while we have energy education folks out there in the field, they're also our eyes and they actually see what is going on.
They have the influence with the district and the backing of the superintendent. They've been able to get people out here and get things changed for us quickly.
With everyone's participation, we feel this program can continue to work effectively. In our first year, you have helped avoid $1.4 million in utility costs, and that's a lot of money.
With money as tight as it is right now, we need to do everything we can.
We really want to say thank you to everyone who has participated in this program for the first year. We cannot be at 84 sites, 75 square miles, monitoring everything that goes on during unoccupied times. So we just want to say thanks, great job. We look forward to a wonderful second year. Keep going.